Yo, yo, yo. What's up, fellas? Arc, Siri, Michael. That's got to be Notification Gang service right there. Thank you so much, fellas. Always nice having some fellas joining me right off the bat. Welcome in. Fired up. So, I went ahead and looked at the little Terror Zone lineup, and there's actually good stuff. There should be Cast Sanctuary right now. I'm missing it. Then there's like Trav, and then there's something else. There you go. See, the website's right, apparently. The website is right. Not waste any time. Oh, wait. That said Worlds Don't Keep. So we need to... I kind of want to get rid of that. Real quick. Saffron, yo! Welcome in, welcome in. That on there. No res, though. I kind of want to get that lighting res higher, but... also lazy. So let me look real quick in the charms thing. I don't know if I have like a couple of 30 down here, because running in the souls, and I don't want to have to leave every game. The souls have the higher rune drop chance too, so here we go, wasting my Terror Zone time. Tempest, finally have time to catch a stream. Happy for you. Yeah, thanks for joining me on your time you got here. 39 to life at 27 res. That over there. Magic Fine with 11 lightning res. That one. This one. So there's 30, 40, 50. 60. So not quite capped, but that's good. That's good. Brian Curry, yo, Notification Gang. Hey, is this Diablo 4? No, it is not. No. Welcome in, Ack. Fellas comes in with the fellas with the PH that I'm talking about. Welcome in, Cindy. We'll throw you over here. Let's go temporarily lowering our magic find slightly. Close enough. Can't take any longer. Spent too much time already. Oh, I should have probably looked at that first before I hit it. Of course, now that I spent that time, there's going to be no souls in any of the levels. And you know. Go. Terrorized. Worlds Don't Keep. Go. Look out. Oh my gosh, so undense. So undense. Killing me, Smalls. Good luck charms online, says Ark. Yeah. Hopefully at least one of us getting good luck, huh? Oh, thought Herman Moore jersey was coming out. Oh no, I forgot about it. Oh no, I was in such a hurry. So I started working on redoing my kitchen floor, and then I decided to stream for a couple hours to like take a quick break here. I mean, all I did was move all the appliances out of the kitchen and stuff so far, so which, yeah, I guess it took about as long as I thought it would. It didn't take too long. Like an hour, hour or two, really. Just the refrigerator and the stove, really, but doing all right. Dang, dude, I almost want to run upstairs and get everything real quick. Almost worth it. Almost worth it. Which spirit and setup you going with today? Staff run. Oh, Fred coming in with a $5 super chat. Detroit Lions are better than the champion Chiefs, and Sweetfield is the best YouTuber ever. He's a man of his word. And Mosaic Assassin's the worst thing to ever happen to D2R printer. Thank you so much, Fred, for the $5 super chats. A true honorable man, a man of his word. Got a little bet about the Chiefs and Lions. I'm kind of surprised the Lions won, I'm going to be honest. But, oh boy, what's going on here? Oh, I can't break their lightning immune without a Sunder Charm. Crazy. Okay, well, I'll just leave them. rest of the thing's set up sick, though, huh? Oh, someone's got conviction over here. He's got 2 res? What's going on? There's some glitch going on right now, or what? Ah, yeah. There's that picture. If you guys never seen that before, there's a glitch where your conviction aura, if your mercenary gets convicted with the same level conviction aura as the conviction aura on your infinity, it will do a glitch where it actually takes away, it permanently leaves the conviction on your mercenary. Yeah, I took that off, put it back on, and then it went away. That's why I did that. I forgot about that. So little tip from me to you. Fellas. Probably this guy. Kind of want to run upstairs and get my Herman Moore jersey, I'm gonna be honest. Fred spitting straight facts. Yeah, we had a little bet, so and he followed through with it. That was a follow through. In here, in here early. Morning, Phil. What's going on? Nathan. Yeah, it's afternoon where I'm at, but yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, as Sir Fox would say. Over here. Those guys. Oh, I should probably battle order again. I forgot. Oh no! Wow, he just got wrecked by these guys. Holy smokes! Soul burner getting going crazy over here. Good job, Phil. Lions W. Yeah. We feel paid off, Tony. I mean, I missed one of his quote unquote drops, so I can't really say. One of them was for a professional wide receiver. He should have caught it, but it was so far behind him. It was towards the end of the game too. It was so far behind him that I was like, oh man, that wasn't a great throw. But of course, nobody's going to blame Patrick Mahomes for throwing it. You know, when you're running in a dead sprint across the field and you got to come to a complete stop to try to get the ball to, you know, catch it. As a former high school wide receiver, so I'm kind of a big deal. Not as easy as it seems. Congrats on the Lions win. Appreciate it. Are the D2R ladder reset news official or semi-official? I mean, the ladder reset news is that it'll be the end of September, but I haven't heard an official, I haven't heard this exact day or anything like that, so that official, unless something came out at 12:30 here. Something. Yeah, Deed says congrats on the Lions win. Yeah, I've been talking that up for a hot minute, so yeah. Appreciate you, fellas. Come on. Pros, kinda, sorta. I want Aura getting me. The pick 6 was bad. Oh, I forgot about that one. I don't remember. I didn't see exactly how that happened. I mean, I watched kind of a replay bounce off his hands, but I couldn't really see it real good, so. Poor effort there. Well, it's poison now. Come on. Belt do I have on? Did I put some goofy belt? Okay, I got T-God down. Yeah. Okay. All good. Leandro, yo, welcome in. Brian says he got a Ron Dash with 45 all res, required level 6. What? How's this possible? I mean, I don't know for sure, but online I would think that would be worth a lot of money. Boy, wish I had my Thunder Charm right now. Oh, we'll get it. Yes, let's go Lions. Ooh. Best record in the league. Undefeated. It's 10:30 where he's at. Got some coffee. Yeah, I thought about making coffee, but then I decided to not make coffee. Cool story, right? I was like, man, maybe I don't want to drink so much coffee every day, or maybe I do. Java rocks. This is on. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Probably should have turned it down. It would have been, but it's a little. It's unnecessary on 7, but. Plus it's super slow. Kind of, sort of. Not super slow, but... Sub fast, that's for sure. Or net. And the next one... unofficial Cody B says Tony is garbage. Apparently, I mean, I don't know. I think I drafted him like you know, 12th round on some fancy team. I'm probably gonna just cut him for sure, probably, because I mean, if that's his norm, even if he had caught those balls, he would have had like 4 more points, which is like, you know, so we would have had 5 points instead of 1. Big whoop, you know. I feel like Kansas City wide receivers are a lost cause. Like, unless you have someone that's so crazy as Tyreek Hill, like crazy good as he is, like fast and stuff, like they just spread it around way too much. Kind of worried about Pacheco as well a little bit here, but we'll have to wait and see. I do have McKinnon on. I have Pacheco and McKinnon. I don't remember what team it's on, but I was thinking about, like, why do I even have McKinnon again? He caught like 1 ball for like 11 yards or something. That was like, he never runs it, so it's like, not over here. No monsters. Full map. What's going on here? Front says, wish I had a Thunder Charm. Yeah, I just took it off so I didn't get the minus lightning res, right? I should keep it, what? My game just froze. Yeah, that was strictly the game. Because my computer never, I didn't drop a single frame. And I was like, huh, what? You know, and the camera never froze or nothing. That was just straight up D2R collapsed. So yeah, Blizzard was like, stop playing this effing game. Get back to D4. No. Just kidding, guys. I'm gonna have the Travis Kelce mustache. No, I trim them all the same length. It's just this right here, same length, all the same length. It's just because the camera's here, and my mustache just grows thicker and faster. It just does. It just does. Can't help it. Fred said Tony missed all of and preseason. Deed said 3 players split at running back. I mean, it's not really a 3-player. Like, Kadari or McKinnon had 1 touch. So I mean, that's not like a 3-player split, in my opinion. But I will agree with this, Deeds. It was not the outcome I was hoping for from. Really, part of it is they didn't run the ball as much because, you know, it was like they were like behind, right? This is why I don't have the Thunder Charms out here, right? Oh, come on. Those stinking guys. Ah. The thing is, you gotta get right up in these guys' faces to get rid of their lightning. You can survive them at least now. Pretty much have to charge strike to souls so that your conviction aura can get on them. From your mercenary. That's yeah, I got too far. Alright, we'll just oh, he's healing him. What? This shot. Whatever, forget these guys. Boy, I'm tempted just to go down, just teleport straight to the freaking bottom. The packs are rough. Like, only if there's like a good pack. Those guys can't break their immunity unless I got the Thunder Charm, which I did not bring with me. Got again. Johnny P over on Twitch, welcome in. Pretty long. I'll try to read the gist of that comment. It's pretty long enough, so. Ignore your Trang's gloves and 2 other pieces. 18 fireball. If you put the gloves and belt and helm on the fire sword, will it stack? I feel like I feel like it doesn't, but I'm not sure. That's one of those things. I think I heard that a long time ago that it does not stack. I'll throw it out to chat. Does anyone know for sure? If you wear the 3-piece Trangs to get fireball on a sorceress, does it stack with your fireballs? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Okay, these are all lightning immune, so pretty sure it does not. But it's one of those things you don't really think about, so can't remember what the answer was to that. Eid says no, it does not, which is what I thought as well. So. Boy, this whole Worldstone Keep stinks. Like no monsters anywhere. Like it pretty much if I want to run Worldstone Keep, I need to re-roll this map or something. Just like no monsters anywhere. Kansas City was up 14 at the halftime. Well, yeah, that was not. They got that score with like a few minutes left in the half or whatever. Then we fumbled the ball on the 10-yard line going in or something. They got the ball back, and then they punted it, and so yeah. Ah, okay, yeah, that's what it is. If you get skills that are your own character's skills, that's what it is. Thank you, fellas. Oh, 3 or 4 people in here said the answer, but yeah, that's the same reason that like Call to Arms, you can't put them on a barb and get the battle orders from. You only get if it's a skill that's inherently on your character, you can only get up to +3 from the plus skills from an individual like plus skills like that. But yeah, that's why that don't work right. Or is not effective. Thank you, fellas. Yeah, couldn't remember that. Oopsie. But I keep this. Yeah, I think I might just teleport and run straight down here. That whole Worldstone Keep the whole way is such dog doo-doo, apparently. I don't know, maybe I should just re-roll my map too, because let's be honest, I don't think I keep this map for any reason in particular. Besides, I just never reset it. Exclamation lurk. Alright, Johnny. So you enjoyed the stream. Ronan, welcome in, welcome in. Bandar. Ooh. What's going on, Bandar? X says if you see flares and night packs, yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just see if there's those particular types of packs. Flares, the knights, or those what do you call them? The ones that look like Eldritch. I don't know what they're called really. Those beats, whatever kind of beasts those are or something. Those are kind of neat too, but everything else just skip it. Where's the jersey? Yeah, I forgot the jersey. I'm about to during the next load screen, I might just run upstairs and grab it real quick, honestly. So, don't forget the ghosts. Well, there's like souls down here, right? So souls are real annoying. I almost don't want to go after those guys either, but what's the playtime on this character? What do you playtime? Like how long have I played this character? I really have no idea, to be honest. My overall single player account, I've been playing for like 1.5 years. I don't know how much time that is. I'm not sure. I'm gonna, while it's load screen here, I'm gonna go get that jersey real quick. Let me double. Okay. I'm back. Well worth it. Well worth it. Rigid Walker asking, am I liking the Phoenix shield? Pretty cool. Cool. Repping the Herman Moore jersey. Let's go! Need a new hat. This thing's so floppy from being washed all the time. I don't know if the cost of the Phoenix is worth it, but now that I have it, I mean, it's cool to have, I guess. See what we got. Got any monsters down here? These guys are easy peasy. Zombies are easy. Yeah, maybe we'll clear this one. It's not the densest, but at least there's some champions and stuff. Yeah, there we go. A little density over here, I guess. No cow level or anything, but is that a baseball jersey? No, it's a Herman Moore jersey. Football jersey. Yeah. But yeah, it's like a mid 90s football jersey, so it looks kind of goofy, right? All floppy, and nowadays they wear them, they're almost like spandex. They're so tight because they don't want anyone to have anything that they can grab onto to tackle them. But back in the 90s, they were all big and floppy for some reason. Neil Yo-Yo, welcome in, welcome in. Tyler says, Lions hype, 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 hype. Better believe it. It's good enough. They're clearing every single monster. Life going over here. Summon Druid as a starter for season 5. I mean, if you want to do something like just for fun, yeah, I mean, you'll be fine, I guess. But it's just Summon Druid's just really slow, right? Really slow playthrough, I would. Man. Football Americano, yeah. I mean the one and true only real football. The name has officially been confiscated, so. Get in there. And the hat. Yeah, I got the hat and the jersey. Let's go. I think you missed my comment the other day. I got Mavina's Diadem off of Steel Scarab and World Stone 2. Good old Mavina's Diadem. Nice. Coolest drops ever. Be a lot cooler if it was a Griffins, but yeah, it's still a pretty rare item. Still a pretty rare item, kind of, sort of. Yeah, we'll just go down. I don't feel like running around for 6 years looking for packs. Okay. Justin says NATO's, but with summons to help out. I mean, I could kind of see that, yeah. I don't know, for ladder resets, I don't know. I usually, if you're playing ladder resets, I usually recommend on the playthrough going... And it depends when you say reset build, if you mean like what I mean or what most people, that would be, usually you play through with whatever is optimal to play through, and then you use one of your respecs to switch to build you want to play, so... I don't know. It's hard to recommend summon unless you're specifically going for something. You just want to do it for fun or whatever. I feel like it's suboptimal for whatever. So, is that a John Kitna jersey? Oh boy, the Scott Mitchell. No, I do want to get. Be so sick. Get a Jason Hansen jersey. Ooh. Easier to call holding when the clothes is skin tight. Yeah, you can see that one bit stretch out when someone pulls on it. I guess that is true too. That is true too. That guy. See the Arkansas State Library burnt down. The 2 books that left weren't even colored yet. I get it. That's like borderline offensive. I think, unless I misunderstood it. Joey Harrington, another classic right there. Let's go. Joey Harrington. I want to use my full rejuve, so I keep using these other potions. Well, I mean, I thought you meant you were pretty much calling people from Arkansas stupid. Like their libraries have coloring books in them because they're so dumb. I thought that's what that meant, Machine. So. maybe not. Maybe I misunderstood. T-Dub said he's on a tower overlooking Anchor Bay. Nice. Nice. Back to work. Have a great stream, brother. All right, T-Dub. Have a good day, my man. My man. Yeah, I mean, I should probably switch it to the Players 3. Oh. That's just really no point. But any more news on Ladder? Diablo Hunter asks. I have not heard anything new, no. Besides the generic end of September news. Warhammer. That's not the right one. Wrong base. I think the last time I found Schaefer's was off of Diablo 2. I can remember. But I think it was online during like online runs, and I was like, oh man, it's not worth anything online. Mr. Munkles, yo, welcome in, my dude. Lions W, glad to see it, says Grindy. Yeah. Deeds up here a minute ago, we were talking about, someone was asking about starting with a summon druid. Deeds says, always start fire, then go NATO on the playthrough. I would generally recommend that, yeah. Start fire. And then, yeah. It depends if you want to use both respecs. Sometimes you can get somebody to, like, carry you that little bit extra way, but... Or you, playing through as a team, you know, you can kind of work together, but... That's generally the way to go, yeah. Oh boy. We'll just... Why did I do that? We'll just skip the souls. I know I got the lightning stuff to... Well, maybe there's a pack here and there. A lot of other good packs around, huh? Maybe we'll get after it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean, it's going alright. Going all right. Rune staff. My obsession base, maybe. No. Lions looked great. Montgomery Gibbs combo looked good. Yeah, it was a thing. Like during the game, I was like, oh yeah, Montgomery's doing pretty good. And then we looked at this, you know, the stats after the game. And you're like, oh, he did not do very good actually. Huh. But I just feel like in the moments when he, you know, you didn't want him to do bad, he did good or whatever. I don't know. We got in here. Titans should be replenishing it for me. Oh, Eric W. Oh man, holy smokes, coming in with a 20. Fat. $1 super chat. Thank you so much, my man. My man. Alive. Love your content, bro. Keep on. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you for the kind words. And the fat super chat. They're not bad. Maybe we'll check over here for some packs. I knew that was a terrible idea. Let's just go down. I need to repair my... Why is this notification not going through? I'm waiting for the lady to read it off. Won't. Playing season start? Probably. I haven't... I'm waiting to see... I don't want to make a group and then, you know, people are like, oh, I was going to, but now I can't because that day I have to work and stuff, you know, so... Didn't do none of that yet. Any grail items I got left? From Khan, I have three left. So these last 3 are gonna go slow, as they always do for most people. So Wisp, Schaefer's, and Imperial's Might. Hey, when there's just that cold aura or whatever it is that not be frozen doesn't stop. Real annoying. Okay, apparently that lady's not going to read it off ever. 6 years later, but thank you so much for the super chat once again. Eric, my man. Tyler says, really think St. Brown is one of the top wideouts in the league? Yeah, he's pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Don't worry about his yards per carry. Does all the little things, says Tyler. Talking about Montgomery. I think so. I think so. I pretty much agree with that, I think. Yeah, I have a feeling. I have a feeling after, especially after this first game, Gibbs and what's his name, Laporta might be playing a lot more like slot receiver stuff in the near future. I mean, Reynolds had a good game too, and I mean, Khalif Raymond had a few good catches at good times, but man, hopefully Laporta's the one, man. I got Laporta on a couple of teams, so hoping. And it wasn't like I was begging for him, but it was like, you know, he's later and you're just like, well, yeah. Oh. Lions win the UFC North? Very well could be. Very well could be. Khan says right on, he has heroes left on his. Yeah, that one can take a minute. Oh, I left this on players 3, didn't I? Oh well. Play now, huh? Balrog skin. No, nothing. Ever played MOBAs? I don't know what that is, so no, Sheldon. Probably not. Pretty much just a Diablo 2 player. Laporta is a rookie, yeah. Yeah, he's a rookie this year, yeah. We took we had those 2 first-round picks. We took him with the second one, or like a later first. Or wait, was he just into the second round? Maybe actually. I think I was mistaken. I think he was like one of the first picks in the second round. But still. I knew he was going to be starting stuff. He had 5 catches last night, so that's pretty good. Not crazy yardage, like he had like 39, 40 yards or something like that. So, but he pretty much, he was most of his catches, I think, were when he was lined up outside as a wide receiver anyways. So oh, MOBA must mean massively online, what, battle arena or something? Must be what that means. Oh, switch to Trav, huh? Is this build good at Trav? We're about to find out. About to find out. I mean, they don't do a ton of lighting res, do they? About to find out. I know they do that one hand. I think that might be lightning. We'll find out. This is probably an epic Trav runner. I mean, let's see. I got on players 3. Probably just leave it. Wow, mercenary not lasting more than a millisecond. Holy smokes. I would say suboptimal at the moment. A lot of fire going on around here. Need to get like the guardian angel Kira's over on my mercenary here. Boy. Freaking guys. Lightning enchanted, fire enchanted. That's it. Suboptimal, I'd say. Here. This just players 3 too, man. They yeah, they're all immune to lightning, so you do break them and then don't know if I feel like doing this right now. Like, it's right here, I know, but like sometimes it's just not fun. I wanted to rock this build out too, so no, Robert, no, I've never completed the grab before. Eric says League's toxic and stupid game. Well, everyone's got different opinions, I suppose, but where's Fred? Oh, Fred was in here. He hopped in here, did a super chat for his you know, punishment for ever doubting the Lions. And Andrew coming in with a $2 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much, my dude. My dude. I don't know what that super chat means, but thank you. Why is this not getting read off by my thing? Very disappointing. Neither super chat got read off, right? Or am I confused? I might have to check into that after stream or something. These bots and stuff. Jeez. Alright, let's just go. I think I'm just gonna do the Chaos Sanctuary. Let me look and see. There was Trav, and then there's one other terror zone, and then there was Rash's Tombs. That's what it was. So it was like outer step. And I don't want to go get all this gear just to like. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do Trav. We'll just go to Chaos Sanctuary. No, I don't want to do cows because I only want to do things where I can get the Holy Grail items. So in cows you can't do that. Where'd you find that burr? That burr. I mean, I got a lot of burrs, so I'm not really sure which one you mean there. Diablo Hunter. I mean, I got Infinity and Enigma and stuff. So. The Detroit Lions bandwagon must have what, 10 to 12 people on it today. Yeah, right, dude. I went up to the store last night, and oh my gosh, just everywhere people were talking about. Like, you could just hear people talking about the Lions everywhere before the game. So the buzz is real in this area. Style says no notification. Oh man. Black Vegetable says, yeah, a couple of the council members are immune to lightning, so they take a while with Javazan. Yeah, and then my mercenary obviously gets ripped instantly unless you gotta go like Kira's Guardian. What's that? Guardian Angels, you know, to get his res so high, and then you almost need to have Reaper's Toll on so he leeches life back too. Then you're not even having the Conviction Aura anyways, so I'm sure there's a good setup that can do it good, but I don't feel like experimenting for 20 minutes and going back and forth to mules to get the items. Wasting a half hour of the terror zone getting the items to run the terror zone for a half of an hour. Better with tankier builds. Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, if you're a hammered in or something, you're going to be way better off, right? When you're doing Trav or good old Barbarian. Blizzard Sorcerers. If only YouTube bots worked as well as D2R bots. Yeah, I wonder why it's not working. Let's see, I'll have to look at it. Like, I can't, nothing I can do during stream here, but it's real annoying that it's not reading off the super chat stuff. They'll probably all come, like in an hour and a half, it'll just start reading them all off, probably. Probably just something wrong with the site or whatever that the bot runs through. Favorite all-time Lions player? Gotta be that Barry Sanders, baby. Someone was asking about a base, so maybe it was his Cryptic Axe or something. There are some bases I'm looking for, but like a lot of this kind of stuff, like, you know, pole arms isn't one of them. For me personally, if I was online, I'd always check them to trade them or something, but you can't trade online, so. Andrew said he's in the back seat. Wife's all mad about the traffic. That's unfortunate. Good old traffic. Traffic, man, it's got to be so lonely being traffic. Like, nobody likes you. Everybody hates you. Reiku. Ladder start. Says Fist of the Heavens or Lightning Fury. I mean, they're both. I mean, it depends if you want to. Lightning Fury Javazan's more like just strictly farming like rune areas, pretty much, in my opinion. Like you start off doing a lot of cows, really. You can do a lot of other stuff too, so I'm not saying you can't, but it's so easy, like super mega budget with cows. And Fist of the Heavens, you can do. It just wrecks the Chaos Sanctuary, right? You can find a lot more stuff. So I guess maybe Fist of the Heavens, but they're both. Neither one's bad options. Is what I'm trying to say. Neither one's a bad. Like this is definitely what you should do. Daniel said he got a Griffin's Eye from Terrorized Meth. Nice, nice. Gold fine. The master. How about them lions? Ooh. Right. Welcome in. Barry Sanders is the GOAT. Yeah. That Barry Sanders is pretty awesome. He was like, I'm sick of these Lions, though. These 90s. I'm sick of Scott Mitchell being my quarterback. I'm out of here. Sick of Wayne Fonts retiring. See ya. I'm only going to play 8 years in the league and retire. Which nowadays, if a running back lasts 8 years before everyone just gets cut and decides they don't want him anymore, that's like insane, right? Isn't that crazy when Barry Sanders retired? That everyone took him as like leaving the game early, and now they won't keep any running back that as long as he played the game, which is only like 8 or 9 years. That just popped into my head. Like, literally, Jonathan Taylor's like on his 4th season and nobody wants to pay him. Like, or you know, like his team doesn't even want to pay him, doesn't even want him on the team anymore. Wild. Total streaming legend lately? Like streaming a lot, you're saying? Yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of have. Kind of like coming around towards the new ladder, so it's not you know, not I just don't have a lot of great video ideas at the moment, I guess. Gotta work on that. Even though I do have a couple of great video ideas right now, actually, let me write this down real quick before I forget. I do have a couple video ideas I gotta write down here. So we got this. Those are a couple little video ideas real quick. What number's on your shirt? 84. I know it's backwards because the camera I flip it for this side of the thing, but it's a Herman Moore jersey. I'll sleeve Diablo at 7. He dies fast enough. Even on 7, I'll sleeve it. The roar has been restored, says Eric. Nice, nice. I love it. Maybe I should double check that. Let's see. Oh. D-strokes. 200 enhanced damage. Only 2 skills though. Dang, yo. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. The 200 damage, but only 2 skills. Oh well. Oh, I should have grabbed it. I should have checked the wired face. Oh well, who cares? But Deed says average running back career is 3 years. Yeah, but I was kind of only talking about like the good ones, right? Because obviously there's tons of people like Joy Bell and like, you know, just name any random little like running back that played for a little bit at some place, you know. Didn't he leave the year before he beat Walter Payton's record? Yeah, I think that's kind of what happened. Yeah, like he probably would have. Like he needed like not that many yards for what he had gotten every other year. Like, I'm done. I'm done with this crap. Love Megatron. Yeah, he's another one that retired early. Everyone just gets sick of the Lions and retires them. Speaking of getting sick, you know, and retiring early. So I watched that, The Last Dance, finally. I just never got around to watching it. And then, like, how Michael Jordan, you know, retired. You know, won 3 championships in a row, and it's like, all right, I'm retiring. And then the Bulls, like, were breaking up the team, essentially, and rebuilding. I'm like, why would you rebuild? I don't know. I guess I never knew the full story, because it was, like, just slightly, like, I wasn't old enough to really think about everything that was going on. Man, they won 3 championships in a row, and they're like, we need to break this team up. Just weird. So weird. Why would they do that? Nice win last night, says JDN. Yeah, better believe it. Lions, best team in the NFL. Undefeated. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, worst team in the NFL. They have the worst record. Patrick Mahomes has the most pick sixes in the league right now. The lowest completion per... No. The most interceptions thrown in the league. The most incompletions in the entire league. I've seen a meme like that on the internet this morning. I was like, get him. That's funny. I mean, he's obviously good, but it's just kind of funny. Funny, funny, funny. Ever thought about doing a full playthrough? I mean, I've done tons of playthroughs, just not recently because, I mean, I don't know. You know, how many times you want to play through the game, right? Because a few months ago I did a hardcore playthrough, so. Playthroughs just aren't my favorite. Dang, yo. I hate when it's this stupid cold or and I can't move. There we go, I can move a little bit more. Trap him in the corner a little bit. Hey, can't see him. Face, bro, what are you doing to me? Is this a joke? Oh, my battlers ran out. What was doing so much damage to us? I have no idea what's going on here. No idea. You dropped and tipped past us as JDN, killed the Chiefs. I guess you could say that. I mean, it was killing us how the Chiefs' offensive line was cheating and the refs just wouldn't call it. They're just like, the news broadcast just zooms in like, yeah, what this guy's doing right here is illegal. I don't know why he's doing it every play. I don't know why they're not calling it. He's lining up illegally every play. The only good thing about that is, I think it was part of the reason why they literally couldn't run the ball. He was cheating huge whenever it was a pass play, which is illegal, how much he was cheating. And then whenever it was a run play, he would line up in line with the rest of the line because that's like a real thing. You want to, it helps you out to do that. But also, if anyone's got half a brain, they go, oh, wait, he's lined up even with the line now. That means they're going to run it because he can get to you faster and get his hands on you faster. But when it's a pass play, he'd line up really far back because then it gives you time to, react to where the defensive lineman's going. So it's kind of a, cheating, and then also kind of actually helped us out in a way. Yeah. What Marumban? What JS said there on single player PC, anyways. You can unlimitedly respec for free. There's just like a command line thing you put into the BattleNet launcher when you launch D2R. You can unlimitedly respec. The rarest item I've dropped in the mausoleum, I believe, on Mazo, Phil. I believe you're saying in the mausoleum. The first rare item I ever found actually was from the mausoleum. I did a fireball sorceress in the Maz, and I got a Estrians. So that was probably the rarest. I don't hardly ever run it, so that's probably, I don't think I've ran it since then. maybe I did one time, I don't remember, but it's not particularly fun to run, in my opinion. Sam said he made a singer barb, and I'll probably use him until I find stuff for your kicks in the day, huh? Sounds cool, man. Sounds cool, my man. Ronan up here a minute ago says, go Saints. Go Saints. Saints fan up here, huh? Yeah, well, Saints are a real question mark, huh? With R coming in and whatnot. See what happens with them this year, huh? Reiku up here a minute ago said he was thinking of starting with Foe. This is over on Twitch, by the way, because he played years only Sorceress for ladder starts. Yeah, Fist of Heavens is a really good ladder starter, so you can essentially go straight into Holy Bolt and then like Fist of the Heavens, like right off the bat too. Especially if you're playing in a party, you can essentially do that. It's a little annoying because you don't get Holy Bolt until level 6, so you kind of got to have someone carry you for first few levels. But I mean, you get to level 6 in like 8 minutes, so like before you get to the other side of the underground passage, you'll be over level 6. Leandro said he found Tyraels and Mangs there in the Maz. Wow. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I don't feel like I don't run it enough to find it there. I'm sure I'll eventually find that stuff. Like, I got Mang songs from Terrorized Andy, and I'm sure eventually when I find Tyrael's Might, it'll be from Terrorized Andy too, and I'll be like, wow, this feels cheap. Like, glad they ruined the Holy Grail by glitching out Andara like this. Rido says, what like 3 to 4 builds you think mandatory for any detour to play? I mean, that's a hard question. I don't know about. I don't really view it that way. I don't know. So I guess I just can't answer the question because I don't really view D2 in that manner, I guess. I view it more as just people doing whatever they want and playing it however they want to, kind of, sort of, so. Graf said he's looking for his burr, to finish his Enigma. Good luck on that, man. Hopefully you find it pretty soon, right? Why don't your jabs run out? Yeah. Shouldn't this be... What did I miss? Oh, Vortex Orb. There we go. Yeah, Titans have replenished quantity on them, so they don't... They'll get low if I run a bunch, but I see down at the bottom there, replenish quantity. I got 104, it'll jump up to 105, then go to 106 here, so... Eric says, hey man, if you're having fun, you're doing it right. There he is, finally. Can't hear anything what was going on there. Boy, even player 7 just wrecks him. Just wrecks him. But I feel like that's ridiculous there. Graf over on Twitch says he found his first Arachnid's Mesh and it was ethereal. And then he finally found his second Arachnid's Mesh. And it was also ethereal. That sounds crazy. That's crazy, dude. Unfortunate for you, obviously. Boom. My armrests don't feel like they're the same height. It's like one of my arms got longer than the other one. Mandatory builds. Mules. Nice. Free to light radius. Ugh. Let's go. Go check it. Like the right height. Maybe I need to go a little lower, maybe. What's going on here? Hear that? Oh, it seems too low. Not a bad one. I mean, the poison res and the 4 magic find. Not a bad magic find charm. Help you out a little bit. Or wait a second. I meant... Wow! Oh my gosh! Oh. Ooh. Okay. Now I'll use that clip for the video. Champion X. The Measure Schmish Reaver? Measure Schmish Reaver. Measure Schmidt. I want to make a Measure Smith build. All that bonus enhanced max. Damn it. I love Measure Smith's Reaver. Love it. Love it. Like a poor man's Hell Slayer, which is like a poor man's grandfather. Measure Schmidt. Measure Schmidt. That's how it's pronounced. Anyone says it any differently, you're wrong. I got so many of these bases already. Not at the early levels. Battlers ran out already. Taking my sweet time. Oops. There we go. Teleport. Grab it. We can always upgrade if it rolls crazy. Boom. Sure, I think I got him. Now we'll find out when we go to... Con said he got 2 Ike armors today. Ooh, yeah, you're gonna find a lot of those before you get your materials, right? Right? A lot of those. What's causing the flame when I attack? Green shirt. That's just the torch right here. Chance to cast Firestorm when striking. What website did you use to track your trail? I actually have an app that I downloaded, but there is like, I mean, there's like 9 different websites for it, right? So, oh, I didn't get that. I have an app that's just called Holy Grail Tracker. So I don't even know who made it, you know, or anything. I can't remember where I got it from now, to be honest. But it's really not my favorite anymore. I used to like it, but then I kind of started to not like it as much. There's just really just the old school website. There's a website just called Holy Grail Tracker.org or something like that. That probably is. I used to use it, and it was kind of my favorite. So yeah, I don't know if you guys seen that too or not. I have an assassin torch here on my Amazon because I just, out of all the torches I ran, I just could not get an Amazon one. Kept not getting it. Oh, Con said he found 9 Templars. He hasn't gotten Mortal Kings or Heroes yet. Oof. Boy, I hope that doesn't happen to me because that'll take forever. Hopefully, with me, it's like next one I get is it. So sick. What? Why did you do so bad? Oh. I love how when people say they're wow, why man, I hate that these notifications aren't working. I don't know what's going on here, but Green Shirt over on Twitch coming in with a tier 1 sub. Ooh, thank you so much. You Slayer. Ooh. And then Eric over on YouTube with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, asking what's the background music. It's N&M Creations. There should be a link in the description. You can exclamation music. Kermit helped you out with there right there. And there's also a link in every single video I make to the guy's channel. It is the metalcore and modern playlist. And thank you so much, Eric and Green Shirt. You Slayers, ooh. I don't even know how to check why that's not working. Let me hit, hold on, let me see. Oh, wow. I can't even when I hit the test button, my notifications aren't working. So the whole site must be down. Dang. Wow. Well. Oh, Kermit's coming in with 5 gifted Slayer ships. Ugh. Thank you so much, Kermit. Sorry, fellas, the notifications aren't working for me, but either way, thank you so much, Kermit, my man. People want to gift more stuff and do more things when the notifications don't work. They're like, thank goodness these notifications don't work. I can finally gift members. I was joking. Thank you so much, Kermit and Jim Tampa, now coming through with 5 more gifted Slayer ships over on YouTube. The Twitch and YouTube people are even more disconnected now. Usually they can see the notifications from each other, but now they can't. They are down today, apparently. Absolute legends. Thank you so much, my men. Matthew comes in to say good morning. Joshua comes in with the poggers. Yeah. The total players of the game right there. Legend. Oh, Graph over on Twitch now gifted a tier 1 sub to Nightbot. What? Huh. What? I don't think I didn't think Nightbot was even connected to Twitch. What? You can gift a membership to Nightbot? That's funny. I was unaware of that. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Graph, though. Nightbot deserves it. Hardworking, I guess. He ain't working very hard over on Twitch, though. Boy, these freaking... Let's just take these guys all out. All of them. Every last one. Eric says I'm seeing them both somehow. What do you mean you're seeing them both? HC coming to gifted a tier 1 sub to Festa Zombie over at Twitch. And you guys going crazy. Thank you so much, my dudes. My dudes. Don't need an L room. Double checking what I need here. You're seeing both the subs and donations? How are you seeing it and I'm not seeing it? How is this possible? Maybe my software's not working right? Is anybody else seeing the notifications for the like the notifications, like the thing pop up right here that says like so and so donated? Like that's not popping up, right? It's like in chat, but it's not on. It's not. Oh, I see. It's probably you're saying you see it in chat, not, but you don't see this. Okay. Yeah, no. What I mean is there's no screen overlay notification. Not that it's not. It says it in the chat, but not in the the cool little neato notifications. What I'm saying. So. Love to see all the new members. Everyone make sure to hop in the Discord, link your YouTube. Yeah, anybody who has a membership, by the way, you can link your membership to Discord if you wanted to. Link in the description to the Discord as well, and you can... that's YouTube memberships, by the way. Unfortunately, I can't do both, as far as I'm aware anyways. But the YouTube memberships, you can link to Discord, and it'll say in Discord you got a special role stuff for depending on your level of membership. A Slayer or Legendary Slayer. We got a members only chat too, by the way, and stuff like that. So bit of a stoner, my bad. No, it's all good. It's all good. I realized what the I don't want to say confusion, but the miscommunication was there after I thought about it for a second. good rune words for an Act 2 Merc for lowering lightning resistance. I mean, the only thing you can really use is Infinity, right? To put on the mercenary. Just one. That was two, I would kind of think about it. Oh, it's not terrorized, so he can't even... Oh, no, he could drop a 2-skiller. That's unfortunate. If it was 210 with Mana Leech, I mean... To access to the only fills. Oh, man, see, it keeps confusing me. There's Brother Gronk and Kara Crux over on Twitch. Both with tier 1 subs, one tier 1 and one Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much, you Slayers. And my apologies for whatever reason, none of these notifications working. I think the site my notifications go through is down or something like that. So, no, I really have no idea what's going on. But thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. My dude. Twitch, 50% to beating my last record for the longest hype train. Interesting. Victory Day, I like it. I like it. Yeah. Did you buy the Lions best player jersey yet? Kadarius Toney. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Half those throws were bad passes by Patrick Mahomes anyways. We were talking about it earlier. He dropped like 3 balls, and 2 of them were like bad passes, really. But obviously no one's going to blame Patrick Mahomes, right? And I mean, really, NFL receiver, if they were really, really far behind Tony, it both should have been a better throw, and he also should have caught it. So, I'm not saying it's not Tony's fault, but it's both their faults, really. Depends who you want to blame when it's a team sport, you know. Try to pinpoint one person to blame for stuff, you know. Brock says, hype, hype, hype. Godly gear incoming. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, I didn't, man, I can't keep track of everything. Coming too fast, fellas. It's the wide receiver's fault. That's grindy, right? Let's see. Didn't know you streamed on Twitch, Phil. Glad to see you here. Yeah, I dual stream on both YouTube and Twitch same time nowadays, so welcome in, my dude. Got it. Brother Brock gifted a tier 1 sub to Graph. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Man, you guys are going bananas today. Because that Lions victory, you guys are getting all hyped up. Hype. The pick 6 one. The pick 6 one, I'm not sure. For sure, 100%. The one at the end was behind Tony. Like, he was running straight across the field. He had to come to a complete stop and then reach back and try to get it. And it wasn't super far back, but when you're running this way and you have to come back this way, just being a former big-time high school wide receiver, that's really not the easiest catch to make, sort of, kind of. But I mean, you are a professional football catcher, so you should probably you should probably catch it, right? You should probably catch it. Matthew's 1 sir away from his first single-player Infinity. Good luck, my dude. Hopefully you get that in quick order. Boy, man, I'm trying my hardest here, fellas. I am feel bad. I'm falling behind on the comments. It's struggling to keep up here. Oh, Brother Gronk comes in and redeems points for you are a true Slayer. Nope. Kermit up here says the only Phil's page has full front printer action. This guy. I should do a calendar with all these different printer pictures in it, like as the pinups. 175 enhanced defense. Crazy. Man. Gloves that I end up putting on. Oh yeah, for the attack speed. Would be wicked to get more attack speed to actually get up to that one, whatever breakpoint that is, I forget. Really don't want to nuke my passive though to put in an IS tool. Duke Mall, get out of town, man. $200 pages a day on OnlyFans. Let's go. What's the average football player's salary? Great question. It's probably like 1.2 million or something like that. That's my guess. I really have no idea. That's my guess though. Someone could Google that real quick. Probably not even that. It's probably 850,000 like that. Because there's so many dudes in the league that make like not nothing, but make like 100, or I think the minimum is like, there's probably a ton of dudes that make like 300,000 and stuff like that. Like 90% of the people. And then there's like the Joe Burrows that make 50, 60 million a year and stuff like that. That kind of like make it seem like all football players make a ton of money. Which, I mean, most of them make good living, don't get me wrong, but Scott, do you remember the printer's item number, or whatever you call it, model number? Get out of here. Jeez, this guy. Are your streams focused on EU? And if yes, thanks. Are they focused on EU? No, I just stream when I can, pretty much. Oh, it's not ethereal. I can see right here. Oh, wait. Oh, no. It just looked kind of... I was like, wait a second. Is it ethereal? Am I dumb? Am I having a brain aneurysm real quick? But good old rib crackers. Still, man, it'd be sick to find an ethereal one, huh? Sick. But no. That's still cool. Still cool. Let's see. We've got a few people I think looked it up. Minimum is 750. Veteran minimum is a mil, says Thaddeus. Oh, I didn't realize it was that high. Interesting. Am I feeling okay today? Yeah, I'm feeling good, G-Stacks. Feeling great. Ooh. Better believe it. Paracrux over on Twitch. Looks like a copy paste from somewhere here. Median wage in NFL is around 860. So the minimum is 750, but the median is 860. Nice. First year rookies are 435 minimum, while top quarterbacks 25 to 30. That sounds like a Heracrux. I'm going to be honest. It sounds a little bit out of date, just based upon what the quarterbacks. I don't know if that's up to date or not. I could be wrong. I don't know, but could be wrong. I just look so blue. You didn't. I see what you did there. This guy, G-Stacks. This guy. Rocking the 92 Lions Dad. I wish I had. It's not that old, but it's not new. I've washed this in the washing machine like 3 times. This hat is probably not that old. It's kind of newish. It's probably like 8 years old now, though. I want to be honest. This jersey, on the other hand, is probably close to 92. Caracrux said that the post that you seen was from 2 days ago or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Okay. Must be rookie minimum and then like other minimums with everybody. Loose thin. Am I coming back to PD2? No, I don't like PD2, to be honest. I don't like it. That's just me though. Just me. Path of Diablo? No. I like Path of Diablo. I never played it, but looking at it, I think I would like it even worse than Project Diablo 2. I am an anti-change guy after all, so. Old anti-change guy. What? Karamba and says season 1 of PD2 was a killer. Yeah, I liked season 1, I'll be honest. And then season 2 was okay. But then they you know, there was like, I just remember there was like, oh man, I want to try this build, or I want to try that build. And it's like, oh, this build that everyone liked in season 1 that I didn't get a chance to do, now it's season 2 and they nerfed it into the ground. Great. And then it's like, oh yeah, I want to use this item and do this and that. And they're like, oh, they nerfed that item into the ground too. And then they boosted up this other item that nobody used to use, and they completely nerfed this other one. They did too much. Like, just let people play the game, you know? But yeah, most other people don't agree with me that, you know, they want everything constantly changed all the time. They want, you know, for whatever reason, to each their own, but it's just not for me. Not for me. Dinah Lowrider says he usually always at work, but got out early, so here they are. Welcome in. Glad you could catch me. Usually working though. We still need a loot filter, hopefully next patch. I would say there's essentially 100% chance of not getting a loot filter. All but 100%. Like, I would probably, I'm kind of a cheap, frugal guy. I would bet like $500 right now that we're not getting a loot. The Ethereal Ribcracker good on any build, but the werewolf one. Not really. And actually, I think isn't. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they change the attack speed calculation or something? Isn't Ribcracker not that great anymore, or not as good as it used to be, because of how they changed the attack speed calculation on the werewolf or something? I thought that was the case, but then, you know, I don't play it a lot. I'm just trying to remember something I thought that I had heard a year ago, so I can't really remember. I thought maybe I remember them saying that they changed it so that instead of it doing the new calculation, it would do the new and the old calculation, and whichever one ended up being faster is what the game would go with. That sounds familiar now. 2 patches in, I don't know, maybe. Hopefully. Let's see. MA says better to buff than nerf. I mean, if you just buff everything all the time, you just end up with crazy power creep, and then you end up with Diablo 3, right? So that would be a disaster. I know you're talking about PD2 and stuff and whatever, but I just think that you shouldn't just perpetually be trying to balance stuff. Some things are going to be better than other things, and some things are going to be worse than other things, and that's just how it's going to be, you know? Just like real life. Not every job is as good as every other job. Not every car is as good as every other car. Not every streamer is as good as every other streamer. Ooh. Wear barb greater than Druid. Nice. Saw me pop into D4 last night. Yeah, I dabble around with D4 off stream here and there, like probably 2 or 3 or 4 hours a week kind of thing. But yeah, I don't play it that much. This will tell you the amount that I play it. I finally beat the capstone to get to World Tier 4 on Season 1 here. So, but I literally just don't want to play Season 1 because I don't have all those freaking Paragon points from the Renowned grind, and I don't want to grind the Renowned either. So a lot of times I hop onto D4 and I just play the Eternal character that I have. But eventually, at least for Season 2, you won't ever have to do that again. D4 I dumpster fire. I don't know. I still leave it where it is on my rating. I give it a 5 out of 10, and I think that's perfectly exactly where it is. Oh, a set spiderweb sash. Crazy how much they try to give you those on this. Brian says Sin can have best in slot gear for a couple of X's. Yeah. For 2 gulls and 2 Maul runes, you can be the most powerful character in the game. It's pretty wild. If everything was the same, there'd be no point in trying something new. I mean, kinda. There would be no like niche builds or meme builds because everything would just be like, it doesn't matter what you put your points into. Whatever, this guy, there's too many of those guys. I can't stand him. Yeah, whatever, we'll clear some. Hey, this is all 85 too out here, so most people skip it because it is a little on the annoying side, but teleport. Rule. Another champion over here. They added damage scaling to paladin auras and they squashed for being too good. Still cost multiple high runes to make a Tesla or Oridon. Yeah, I feel like that was just a bad look. It was, I mean, all the videos that people made were I'm sure they were all players 1. They were running around just melting monsters that weren't even on screen yet. You can't have builds that you can just not ever attack and everything just drops dead. Like, I feel like that's just not what you want. Winged Helm. Legendary. Face. Am I playing hardcore right now? No. I almost never play hardcore. I ain't about that life. I play video games to relax and enjoy myself. Not to give myself a heart attack. Stress myself out. Some people think going 170 miles an hour down the freeway is exciting. I do not. I think that's not something that interests me. That's kind of like hardcore, right? Exciting because you could die any second. It's like, kinda, I guess. Get back here. The thing about Barb for ladder starter. I'm contemplating, Oli Bully, I'm contemplating personally starting with the Barbarian, so it's okay. I mean, the only thing is you're kind of stuck doing Indle and Trav for the most part for a while, right? But I've never started with the Barbarian before for ladder reset, so thinking about going with it. Thinking about it. Well, yeah, Sunil says, yeah, so slow starting with the Barbarian. And if you do start with a Barbarian, you pretty much have to know, like, you're not going to be running Terror Zones at all. Like, the only thing you can do in Terror Zones is follow behind everybody and item find monsters. Like, that's going to be your job for, like, 6 years as a Barbarian. Exclamation lurk. All right, Kara Crux. Hopefully enjoy your lurk. Bill Drop said he's thinking rock and windy at the start. Nice. Yeah, Wind Druid's pretty darn good. Really, I haven't played Druid much. I didn't really play very much Wind Druid, obviously, until recently. It is more powerful than I kind of remembered / anticipated. It's been so long since I had played one. You can't play every build all the time, right? It is weird getting used to, I guess you could say, the targeting or whatever, just the play style in general, I guess. But once you do. Roy just pulled himself a Shaco. Nice. The tower. Congrats. Gorilla says it Wind Druid's a tank, but the damage isn't there. I don't know. I felt like the damage was there. I don't know. Maybe I think I was just rocking. Depends, what you're necessarily speaking of. I think I was rocking Players 3 Chaos Sanctuary, so nothing crazy. So, yeah, I don't know. It was all right. It was all right. Sunil says you can rock Singer in Hell with 2 Whiz Spikes. Yeah. 2 Whiz Spikes. You could go 2 Spirit Swords like early on. Yeah. Yeah, you're speaking like player 7, 8 difficulty. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't think I did 7 or 8. I think it was. It must have been 3. I think. Preach, yo says, what's your favorite football team, Phil? Holy boy said he's going to be a gambler at the ladder start. Nice. I need a Singer, says Brian. It looks like Pitts will be the best place. Yeah, Pitts is great for that Singer. Kermit says loves Texas, working on an Air Marshal's property. Finds out I'm a gun guy and gives me 6 boxes of ammo. What? That's crazy. That's like a lot of money for a mag and 6 boxes of ammo. I mean, ammo's not cheap. I'm not a gun guy, but I do remember when we went to Texas. I don't know technically what the law is for, but my wife had forgotten, for whatever reason, she had taken her license out of her wallet and put it in her pocket to go somewhere, so she didn't have to bring her whole purse or something like that. And then we went to dinner and she got a drink and the person asked for ID and she didn't have it. But she was like, she had her Michigan concealed carry permit or whatever it's called in Michigan, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that'll work. That's fine," because it was like a gun thing. So I don't know if that's technically like good enough ID for that kind of thing, but Texas still take it. I can pretty much guarantee you that. Come on here. Oh, Phoenix Shield, give me some mana back. Oh, imagine Huffy. Yo, how's it going? Pretty good. Playing D2, can't complain. Cannot complain. What time we got? So 152, it's going to change. That's the only thing that stinks. This next Terror Zone that's good is Alrash's Tomb's going to be at like 4, I think. Fortunate. I don't know if I can stream really that long. Oh, no, actually, I can't. I got to go get my kid from school. Dummy. What am I thinking? Kids? Since when do I have to pick my kid up from school? Neil says Trapson a good starter. Man, I don't know. I started last ladder with Trapson and I was very, very, very disappointed. Very. Very. What? Sorry. It's not so much that the Trapson wasn't that good. It's just that like Fist of the Heavens and like Blizzard Sorceress and Mosaic Assassin, obviously, like within the first week, people were just melting players 8 like terror zones. So when you're on ladder with those builds to start off, if you're playing with other people, I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, it just made it less fun for me because I just felt like I was falling behind, like, and you just couldn't like keep up. Maybe it's just me though. Yep, selling me on having kids. Nice. Yeah. I mean, there's the good and the bad with kids, right? Kids aren't for everybody. Once you get to Act 2, I mean, I beat the game on the first day, but even after that, like, finding the Stony Tombs online, you got to run around the whole place to find it, and sometimes, like, it takes you like 3 minutes to find it because you can't really find where it is, and I don't know. A lot of people talk about Trapson being a good ladder starter, and I honestly just don't agree. Personally, don't agree. Imagine Huffy says, yeah, he's looking for Imperial's Might as well. Last Grailer for him. Yeah, that ended up being a lot of people's Grailers, right? Grilla says, yeah, Sunder Charms make the seasons a meme. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's 2 or 3 days into the season. It's like, GG, game over. All right, peace out. I'll catch you next time. Yeah, it makes the season so much shorter because there's no reason to make a second character, because you don't need one character to farm one area, and then like another one, maybe you do something to farm a different area because there's immunities or something, and then you don't need to do any of that. You can just Nova Sorceress everything, get a Lightning Sunday and wreck everything. Danzible. I mean, you could just Google that, to be honest. I don't remember what beast can go in, so I don't remember offhand. I've actually never made a beast before, but you'll just go ahead and Google that question, or maybe someone else knows what based beast can go in. If it's all weapons, or if it's something else, I'm not sure offhand. Everyone says axes, so there you go, axe. Oh, that's not a Shaco. Unbelievable. Toasty in here. Rough area. Oop, going that in the right direction. Bell says, can't have kids, but he's an uncle. There you go. There you go. Kids test your will and your heart all at the same minute. Yeah, kids are kids. Say that. You can turn off terror zones and not play them. Yeah, you don't really have that option. I mean, you do. I bet you if you looked at the analytics, because when you're going to be playing, like, I mean, I don't know. That whole argument is such nonsense, in my opinion. No offense, but people say stuff like that, and I'm just like, so you're gonna play online and not use the stuff that's in the game intentionally because they put stuff in the game that made it bad? Like, I mean, you could make that same argument for D4. Like, oh, you don't like, you know, whatever you don't like in D4, well, then just don't do that thing then. I mean, I don't know. You could say that about any game in the history of anything, that if there's things about it that are bad, you just ignore it. Just ignore the bad things in the game, you know what I mean? That's not really how the world works, I guess you could say. No, I know there's an option to turn off terror zones. Like, you can just not run terror zones, that's fine. But you could say that literally about any game in the whole world. Like, oh, there's a glitch that makes this skill like so bugged, it's so much powerful than everything else, and it ruins the balance of the game. All right, well then just don't play that skill then. And it's like, well, yeah, but that the game is terrible because it's one build. Well, just don't play that skill then. This one item's bugged that you're invincible when you have it, and the online experience of playing is terrible. Well, just don't use that item. Well, everyone else that plays that item, so then I just don't have it. So, well, don't play that item. What kind of argument is that? Terror zones and Sunder Chimes wreck the game and they put it in. Well, just don't use Sunder Chimes and Terror zones. I mean, I guess. Like, right? Don't like Mosaic. Just don't play it. Yeah, well, I don't want to go online and have to tell people that they can't play in my game because their build hurts my eyes. Literally. Like, unpopular take of the day, 3,752. But yeah, that argument is incredibly strange to me, I guess I'll say. Then make a private game. No, I'll just keep saying that they should eliminate Mosaic from the game. They're not going to, and I'll just have to deal with it. They're not going to eliminate Sunder Chimes and Terror Zones from the games. I mean, I could check it off. They're in the game, so I'll just deal with it. I have to play the game the way it's made, or else, I mean, I could play these mods that are even worse. So, I mean, what do you do, right? If I don't play Terror Zones and stuff, if I play without this stuff on, I get a million questions and people leave the stream and stuff if I don't play the stuff. It's like, kind of a lose-lose situation. They literally crash its games. Yeah, I had a couple games crash online, and it wasn't like my computer. The game literally crashed. Like the game on the server crashed because of there was like 2 or 3 Mosaic assassins that were like right here or something around this area. And there was all this lava, and like it wasn't even my computer. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, the whole game crashed." Great, cool. Isn't that essentially how they used to dupe stuff too? They would intentionally make the game crash with like 7,000 summons, and then that was one way that they would dupe stuff. I don't know the full setup, but I remember hearing something about that. Yeah, one of those things I've never researched, but I heard someone talk about it. There was a ton of dupe methods, but that was one of them. Yeah. Not an expert on topic by any means, but I remember hearing that one. Out of jabs already, man. I'm throwing too fast. Hardly killing anything though. Throwing fast, hardly killing anything. Ark just got his Tal's mask. Nice. Congrats. Congrats. Make sure y'all didn't put up a poll today. No big deal. I just won't worry about it. But make sure you guys hit that like button, just like a boop. A little boop, booperoonie. Oop, wrong button. Oh, don't need those. Am says there was one with a bone wall. Gotcha. 7 trillion bone walls everywhere. Yeah, that dupe method, overloading the server with like too much graphics and stuff, that's essentially That's exactly pretty much what happens with Mosaic Assassin, which is funny that they designed a character that nukes their servers. It's wild. Boop that like button. JS coming in with 19 months. You player. Ooh. Thank you so much for 9 months playership. Unfortunately, my notifications are broken today for some reason, so no little pop-up thing on the screen, but thank you so much, my man. There you are. Pretty dense area. If solo players complain about Mosaic, it's because I'm jealous. No, it's one of the reasons why I play single player, to get away from the Mosaic players, to be perfectly honest. It literally hurts my eyes, and I don't want to have to turn down my screen brightness. Only, even Lightning Fury Javazon is fine, but Mosaic is, there's so much crap going on the screen. Can't see anything that's going on, just everything's floating and melting. It's just, it's terrible. This is terrible. So, yeah. Real bad. Not jealous. There's no way that two mid runes, like two sets of mid runes in a rune word should be the most powerful build in the game. But just literally just that. Yeah, but Hermit, who do you think I was talking about when I even brought it up? When it was 2 or 3 days into the ladder and you can't even keep up with people because everybody with their, like I said, Fist of the Heavens Paladin, and then Mosaic I said in there too. Boy, Cat's making themselves sound real dumb today, I'm gonna be honest. Everybody loves their Mosaic Assassin. I just talked about Mosaic Assassin, how annoying it was online. It's one of the reasons I play single player. And that's why I like quit ladder so fast. I should start the season's Mosaic. Chicho. That would be hysterical. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to myself. I'd have to look like Cooley up here playing with the sunnies on all the time, right? That's what we'd have to do. What's a near perfect? Annie goes for S. Ronan. Yeah, I'm not the best valuer of stuff like that because the value has dropped in seasons, and since I'm playing single player, you know, not sure what it would be now. I always would just look things up on Tradery whenever I would want to know what the values are. Moken says, don't think he's ever starting Assassin again. No, I can promise you that never in my life will I start a ladder with Assassin again. Ever. I will never ever do it. We'll see how the Barb goes. I might not end up playing that one very long either, but I'm essentially almost intentionally setting it up to play like almost online solo, because unless you start with with the way Sunder Charms and Terror Zones are, unless you start with one of like the 4 builds that are the most powerful, like you just fall so far behind if you're not one of those builds nowadays. Just the way that they, pretty much with the way Terror Zones are. You could still go the route of, I guess if you just went Smiter. I was gonna say Key Farmer, but then you'd go Nova Sorceress, which is one of the ones nowadays. The way Sunder Chimes are. Nova was cool, but Nova was cool before Sunder Chimes. Now it's kind of meh. Like it's more powerful, but kind of annoying. But anyways, new topic. Your Lions 1, don't kill my assassin 2. Yeah, a lot of people like Mosaic Assassin. I just really don't. Really don't. And like I say this a lot of times too, it doesn't matter what I want or say. They're not gonna do it. So like Mosaic, I would be so shocked if they actually did, like, man, we messed up with Mosaic, we gotta get this out of the game. Like, it's too powerful for just a few mid runes. They're never gonna take it out. So regardless of what I want or what my opinion is, it ain't going nowhere. So nothing to worry about, fellas. All the Mosaic lovers out there. More likely what'll happen is that they'll make more rune words in the game that are even cheaper and more powerful than Mosaic, and they'll just power creep the game into death, pretty much. So that's more likely what's going to happen, to be honest. They'll just power creep the game into death. They'll make like some melee weapons that are more powerful than Grief, because they won't nerf Grief. They won't nerf anything. They'll make a weapon just like Grief, but more powerful and stuff like that, probably. Purely speculation on my part, but that's my guess how it works. Spirit's still 235 FCR. Oh yeah, Spirit is pretty too overpowered for its cost, right? Kinda is. But the thing is like, lidless is so common that they kind of had to make, like, if it was just like, if Spirit was just like one skill 30 FCR, people would be like, well, what, you know, like, you can kind of just use a lidless, and at that point you wouldn't use a new rune word they made, right? Spirit should be more expensive though. I would not argue with that, I guess. But I am anti-change guy after all, so that's kind of it's been in the game so long, it's almost like, in my mind, grandfathered in, but there are definitely things that aren't perfect about Diablo 2. Spirit takes work though. A little bit. The thing with Spirit though, like, you don't just get a Spirit shield and then you like nuke the game. You know, it's not, so it is powerful, but it's not that it's like OP. It's just that it's way better than everything else that goes in its place. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I really agree with what I even said earlier. Because it's definitely not the equivalent of like, if you don't have mosaics, you can't do anything. You get your mosaic claws and you're the most powerful build in the game. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing like 9-second Uber runs and stuff like that. Mosaics. Someone else mentioned this, and I don't remember who said it in chat, but they said, and it kind of it's a good point. Mosaic kind of starts to remind you of like how D3 is, right? Oh, dang! 20 to life 9 on the lightning res. That's a dang good charm. That's dang good. But yeah, Mosaic is kind of like how D3 is. Like you once you get your gear pieces, boom, now your build is like set off. So that wasn't my take, it was somebody else's, and this is kind of going from what I understand of what other people told me about D3, because I haven't played D3 in so many years I can't fairly remember. But Fred got wrecked by Uber's true story. I guess that does happen. That does happen. I guess with better gear or not, I don't know. I've definitely watched you know, Lucky, and because Lucky was all about it because he got to reveal that rune word or whatever. And yeah, I've definitely seen many videos of people Just quick second of videos before my eyes start hurting too bad, but of people just wrecking Ubers like instantaneously. Just like sub 3 second killing an Uber. Did I not? What did life? Be over here. Oh, I thought he was in the other group, so I thought he was dead already. How about that? How about that? Phoenix is way too expensive, says Eric. I would say for what it is, I don't know. It's hard for me to say if it's too expensive, but I can definitely say 100% for other things that are similar to it. Obviously not the Redemption Aura, but really the only thing on here is the minus fire res and the Redemption Aura. Super expensive. Other things like this minus the Redemption Aura are so much cheaper. I don't know. I would almost take it the other way, that the other stuff should be more expensive. Like Crescent Moon should be should take more rune words, more runes, higher runes, I guess, just enough. But I mean, I guess that was kind of, that rune word's kind of an unintended. Nobody, I think when they made it, they didn't anticipate lightning sorceresses using Crescent Moon, right? I don't really know why they put the minus 35 lightning res on it. Maybe for the, like the Tesla din type of, I'm not really sure, but not sure. Feels so dramatic. Occasionally, it can happen. It can happen. Mighty Sinru says, "Go Lions!" Ooh, over on Twitch. My man, appreciate it. The Lions are beasts, absolute beasts. Joshua, welcome in, welcome in. Cody B slamming the beasts. Love to see it. Yeah, William, we're getting Tyrell's Might on this run, guaranteed. Guaranteed. If I don't find it, I'm going to guarantee it on the next run. Then after that, I don't know what I'm going to do. Karen says, I'm here for it. Love seeing Phil get heated about some video game. Yeah. You caught me. You caught me. What's a ladder reset, said Joshua. New to D2R. It's pretty much, it's just everything. What's a ladder reset? You pretty much, if you want to play online ladder with other people, you have to create a new character, and at that time when the quote-unquote ladder resets, it's the same as a new season in a different game. But before, they didn't call them seasons, they called them ladder resets, because you just would compete in the seasonal ladder race. Yeah, fresh online start. Like anything you had before that is in the like quote unquote eternal realm or whatever you want to call it. Or your ladder character or any non-ladder characters are in the non-ladder area, and then you have a new ladder only area. So everyone has to create a new character if they want to play in that ladder, and they have to, there's a new trade economy and everything, so everybody starts fresh at the same time. Kind of cool. It's my favorite part of it is the new economy, pretty much. Like how everybody starts with budget gear, and you kind of see everybody leveling up their gear. Kind of makes finding the new items again exciting again. Like now on single player, if I find a Shaco, it's like, oh, another Shaco. But on the season, like you're playing any character really, and you find a Shaco, you're like, oh my god, like what? Like I find a Viper Magi on in ladder, your first Viper Magi or something, and you're like, oh my god, this is sick. It's awesome. Eric W coming in with a Slayership. Ooh, over on YouTube. Thank you so much, my man. And once again, sorry for the pop-up notification thing that's supposed to be here, but it's totally not. Hopefully one day I'll fix it or whatever. Let me see. I missed too many comments up here. I gotta catch some more here. How much geese did the Lions rub on the football last night? How much? Oh, grease. You missed the R, I guess. Right? Because the Tony drops. Yeah. I mean, Lions just too good, man. Where are we at here? Gonna make a Boa's on S tier again. Yeah, that was a long time ago when Boa was good, right? Yeah, pretty much anything melee wise is like really far back nowadays. Jake goes like a Vex or Ohm on day one, but it's only worth like a pull later. Yeah, that is accurate. Because supply and demand, right? Everybody wants one early on, and then a good charm. Then when everyone gets them, then they're like, yeah, we don't need no more of these. Into lightning and fly. Let's go. The Packers. In a way, I kind of hope the Packers do good this year because, oh man, you're a Packers fan. What's going on with Christian Watson, bro? I got him around places and he like pulled his hamstring the other day or something, and hamstrings are never good. Nolo tier coming through with a Twitch Prime sub. Ugh. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub, my man. Making Jeff Bezos support the stream. Appreciate it. It sucks throwing it to all the rookies this weekend. Yeah. Hopefully that is not serious. Hopefully he's fine. But Dobbs is out too. I heard Dobbs was doing better. Dobbs is back at practice. I know that. But I think he was like like he's still questionable for the game, but I think he's gonna play. But not sure. Like just the fact that this hamstring came up again so soon is annoying to me. So, but Drell said he found his Titans in Ethereal. I mean, Ethereal Titans are worth more than regular Titans because they have that replenished quantity on them. But I guess I could see like if the quantity gets low and then you have to just wait for them to replenish. You can't like repair them, right? So Joshua says Packers will be okay. Yeah, I hope so, kind of, because yeah, I have Aaron Jones on a team too, and I have Christian Watson on 2 fantasy teams, I think. So, and I was kind of stuck. Not stuck. I mean, not that I wouldn't want Christian Watson on my keeper league team, but I ended up having to actually keep Christian Watson and Aaron Jones from last year because I blame myself. I drafted bad last year, so I honestly did. Like, I just drafted terribly last year, and also I took over this team, and then I drafted bad, so it was like a lose-lose for me. But this year we're gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. Packers going after JT. I did hear that. But that was totally going after. I'm not sure that, you know, and I mean, reports are reports or whatever, but I'm going to get back on that note in a second. Pretty rare. If you're going for full Natalia's, you'd be sick to find it. Natalia's mark. Ooh. Pretty rare one. I've got several of them already, but pretty rare one. It's kind of neat finding rare stuff. Should try a full Natalia's sometime. I've never actually done full Natalia's. But yeah, I think that they just like inquired about him, not so much as they were like superly pursuing him. You know what I mean? But I don't really know for sure. That's just my feel on the topic or whatever. But Deed's talking about back in the day, got the guided arrow infinite pierce thing was nutty. Yeah, that was pretty wild back in the day, kind of, sort of. Is there another... If there's another champion around or something. Fire. How long before Rogers rips his teammates? As soon as they have any sort of losing record at any time, if they lose like 3 games in a row, he'll just be like, yeah, I don't know, man. Garrett Wilson's he's not putting enough effort. This guy sucks. Nothing, you know. Maybe. Kermit says Galbag gonna take the W. What, like in the fantasy league I was talking about? Yeah, that was a different league. I don't know if I have. Do I have Christian Watson in that league that she's in? I don't even know. The Friends and Family League. Yeah, I literally last year I got like second to last place and she won it. That was real disappointing. I think I took a bunch of risks that I thought would be good, and like, you know how like at the beginning, well, I guess you're not really a fantasy football player, Kermit, but some other people understand that you take like, you know, the guy who's hurt and stick him on IR and he'll be back in 6 weeks and you can pick up somebody else, and then you're hoping at the end of the year he comes back and he comes fully healthy. And I think a lot of those type of things didn't work out for me last year. Can't remember exactly why I did so bad last year, to be honest. But I know I did. I know I did for a fact. Oh, what's she gonna do, huh? What's going on? Nathan says can't use Ethereal Titans because he throws too many jabs. Yeah, I feel like if you're using Ethereal Titans, like player versus monster, you almost have to have 2 sets of them. Just because, like, even mine, I run out all the time. I go and repair them and stuff. So, wait a second. Why did this not? Must have missed one over here or something. Totally did. Eric says you're playing wrong if you run out of javelins. I don't know, dog. I guess a ton of people play it wrong. I mean, I don't know. If you aren't throwing javelins, you're not killing anything. I feel like if you don't run out of javelins, you're playing it wrong. I don't know. Funny saying your wife crushed you at fantasy football. I mean, can't deny reality. I'm definitely somebody who lives in reality, so it happened. Do Ethereal Titans have more durability, says Neil? I don't think so. Like, do they have more quantity? I don't believe so. Oh, I misunderstood. Eric's saying he meant to say if you have 2 sets and you're running out of quantity, then you're doing something wrong. Oh, yeah, well that makes more sense. Yeah, if you have 2 sets and they're running out, then I don't know what's going on there, right? Where Stoles or on Twitch? Oh, a minute ago. Sorry, I just getting to it now. My apologies, but it says, oh, the KC players looked small next to the Detroit players. Well, I guess it depends who you're looking at, right? Because actually the Kansas City Chiefs, all their receivers are real small, with the exception of, I think, MVS, like Marquez Valdez-Scantling. I think like Sky Moore and Kadarius Toney are both tiny dudes. And then I'm not sure about that new Rashid Rice. I don't know if he's small or not. And then Richie James is real small too. So all of Kansas City's players are all just like small receivers. The running backs, like Isaiah Pacheco and McKinnon and Clyde Edwards-Helaire, they're all like 5'9" stuff. So yeah, I think they are just kind of small. So especially running backs, if the running backs are standing next to like the defensive linemen and stuff. And usually wide receivers are taller than corners, but for some reason they're all kind of small. Rashid Rice is small too. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I didn't remember. I never knew, I should say. But yeah, little people. Yeah, he played more than I thought he was going to. The way, I mean, I guess they just use, Kansas City just literally uses every receiver like equal amounts. So Worstall said that back in LOD, I cannot confirm nor deny, but back in LOD you had 140 Javs Titans, and in D2R they changed it to 120? That doesn't sound right. Oh, mine have 180. I don't know. I'm not sure what you're talking about then there, Worstall. Just got a second jaw, says crap. What? Nice. Good old jaw runes. Never mad to find one of those. Oh, Rashid Rice is listed at 6'1". Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I never really knew the stat, but I feel like 6'1" for an NFL receiver sounds like about average. There are a lot that are taller, though. You are right. Like, you know, you always want that one bigger receiver, too. Yeah, I feel like receivers used to be taller now that I think about it more. Like 5 or 6 years ago, everybody only wanted like 6'5" receivers. But I feel like now they're a lot more, I don't want to say accepting, or like the super fast little dude. They kind of go for a lot more. But I feel like those little receivers don't, I don't know. I feel like bigger receivers are better than littler receivers generally. I know like Devontae Smith is kind of good, but Tyreek Hill, but if Tyreek Hill had D-Hop, yeah, why did they go after him? I feel like he would have definitely, I mean, he would have to be an idiot to not want to go there, right? They must have not wanted him, or maybe they knew he would want too much money, so they just said it, forget it. Something along them lines. Come on over here. Guys, so spread out. We didn't get to him in time. Skill issue, I believe that's what that's called. Skill issue. But I never do anything wrong, so it must be chat's fault. JJ is only 6'1". JJ. Who's JJ? I know who that is. JJ Nelson, former receiver for the Packers, and then to the. Oh, Justin Jefferson. Gotcha. Okay. Couldn't put the letters together for who that would have been. Oh, I thought he was bigger than that. Interesting. So Jefferson's 6'1", huh? Wolvie, yo, what's going on? Nathan says if you're not running out of 2 stacks of jabs, you're not going fast enough. Nice. Well, I definitely don't go fast enough, I suppose. I feel like you could only do that in like cows or something, where you're just like constantly chucking, like cows where you're only hunting for like high runes. I don't know, maybe if you're doing Chaos Sanctuary and you're skipping Diablo or something. Maybe, I don't know. Seems excessive though. He says Steve Smith was his favorite player. Yeah, he was. I mean, I feel like, because he never missed games hardly ever, right? And I mean, he's pretty good, so it's a good option. Someone said must be a Carolina fan. He might be. I mean, I probably wouldn't say Barry Sanders is my favorite player if I didn't live around Detroit, huh? Take my allergy pill. Rory, yo, welcome in, Rory. We're on Twitch. Eric says, yeah, you must run super efficient cow after cow to run out of jabs. Yeah, that was I've never done that before, but that's what I suspected. I don't think I've never had Ethereal Titans before. I don't really know. I mean, unless you're like a min-maxer kind of guy, I mean, I think they're really just PvP things, right? Because all your damage comes from the lightning fury. Like the actual physical damage of the javelin is like pointless. All but nothing. So it's all the charge strike and the lightning fury. So kind of just like a trophy. Like look how cool, look how like godly I am. I have Zero Titans, right? Not worth the price, says Cody B. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Exactly. Kermit up here, you said a bunch of Texans landed with the Cardinals after Billy O destroyed it. So Bill O'Brien. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, that's not bad. Not a perfect rolls on the stuff, but 10 max, 75 attack rating, 28 life. I mean, off guard there. That's one of the ones where you had to look at for a second and be like, wow. Right? Pretty good. Any good drops today, Saffron says. I mean, for nothing crazy insanity, I mean, I found Natalia's Claw, which is kind of a rare one, but couple charms here and there. What was that one? 20 to life, 9 lightning res. I mean, that's a pretty good charm, right? Stuff like that, but ethereal upgraded titans to matriarchals help some charge strike damage. All right, yeah. I never even upgrade them because then you just have to put more points into the requirements. But the way when I built this anyways, I put those points into it anyway, so really right now I could, but usually I don't if I'm not planning to use keystrokes at all. Come over. Need to grab the Sunder Charm maybe just to get rid of these guys. You know what, I'm gonna go do it because there's really like there's no souls in here or anything. I was using it the other day and I was fine, so let me go grab this sucker. A transmog system in D2R. Would I want it? I don't think so. I do not believe so. I like the fact that a lot of times you can look at characters and be like, you look at them, you're like, oh yeah, you can tell, she's got obviously the Griffins on, Spirit Shield, the Javelins. You can see these must be Titans the way they look. Because if you throw T-Gods on, they look blue. Why won't they go on? Oh. Wait, what? What did I do now that I can't wear them? Because I could wear them before. I was just using them. Well, anyways, so yeah, I kind of like that fact, to be honest. Playing online. This is single player. I'm working on my holy grail, trying to find the last couple of items, trying to get lucky and find the last few items here. Oopsie. What is going on? You turn off the mouse wheel so you can't roll it and switch skills like that. I hate when that happens. Noel says Gold Lions. Ooh. Oh, Metal Fingers, thank you for the raid over on Twitch. Yeah, sorry, my, I don't know why, but my notifications, the website must be down today that I get my notifications through or whatever. They're not working, but thank you for the raid, Metal Fingers. Rory asked what items are left. I got, Wisp Projector, Tyrell's Might, and Schaefer's Hammer left. Thank you to follow, mate. Voodoo, appreciate it. Yo, what's crack-a-lackin', my peeps? How's the grind going? It's going good. Doing whatever. If the Terror Zone's good, I'm rocking it here on single player, trying to finish up Holy Grail. And yeah, doing chaos between players. Player 7 here on single player. I am. If you ever wonder who I'm talking to, sometimes I dual stream YouTube and Twitch. So got both those chats up on my second monitor over here. How do you reload into offline games so fast? Oh, Drew, I actually have a macro set up that saves and exits for me automatically. Which I don't know if you know what a macro is. It essentially is, it's a program that just, it tells the computer that buttons are being hit, essentially, in a programmed order. So I programmed it essentially to tell the computer that I'm saving and exiting, and then selecting my job is on again, and entering hell difficulty. What's going on here? There we go. Super legit. Super awesome. I don't consider it cheating. I consider it quality of life. Give me a chance to read chat and kind of rest my fingers for a second. I mean, since I'm on my computer so much editing video, and you know, so I hit this button on the side of my mouse. Ooh, magic! Woo! Right. You need macros to find Tyrell's Might, Saffron says. Oh boy. Oh boy. When he was GM, Kermit says Bill O'Brien completely wrecked the Texans. Yeah. I do remember when the Texans traded Hopkins for a completely dead David Johnson. I was like, oh man, everyone's like, this is the worst trade ever. And I think it was just straight up too. It wasn't even like Johnson in a pick or something. It was just like straight up, I think. Saffron says, no transmog, please, D2R. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, but... Noxious says he horked a Tyrell's Might 3 weeks ago. Dang, dude. Hopefully that happens for me, huh? Hopefully that happens for me. Macros not cheating, just something you can do easier. Yeah. If you're using macros, I've seen people when D2R first launched using macros online, and what they would do is like that. I hit the button. What they did is they programmed their computer to like essentially click the mouse button all over the screen instantaneously. So you'd see them all the time in Chaos Sanctuary or in fail runs. The whole wave would melt from all the people hitting it, and then all of a sudden all the items would disappear. And then one guy would run over to the side and be chucking out bolts and like clasped orbs and stuff like that on the side. They'd come back over and the same thing, like 2 waves would go by, and he'd walk over to the side and chuck out all this garbage again. And what they were doing is they had a macro that would essentially pick up all the items on the screen instantaneously. Or almost instantaneously. That would be cheating. But yeah, this is just like a convenience thing. Which, I mean, I guess people would say, like, well, you wouldn't find the items as fast if you weren't saving and exiting faster than a human could. So really, technically, then to that, I would tell them, okay, bro. Noxious, oh, you found an Ethereal Mang songs last night? Knock that Mang songs off your list. Congrats, Noxious. Do that for LK runs. Not reset a perfect map accidentally. Yeah, that was the initial reason why I did it. And now it's just so convenient, like, just to save, like, the number of clicks on the keyboard and the mouse, because like I said, I'm always streaming and editing all day, every day and stuff, and just to save my wrist and my fingers a little bit more. But yeah, just I have accidentally clicked Nightmare instead of Hell when you're trying to, like, run LK and stuff, and I was like, oh no, like, time we got almost 3 o'clock, huh? Missed a Grand Charm. Oof. Yeah, I miss Grand Charms and Small Charms. I'm notorious for missing. I don't know. I guess I'll go back and look for it. Yeah. Maybe go back for that. I'm just joking. Cheat filled confirmed, Loligan says. Yeah, cheat filled confirmed. Eric says, oh no, for sure on single player let you communicate with chat more. Not cheating. Yeah, for sure. That's another benefit for sure. I don't have to look at the buttons on the screen. I can read for a second while it's saving and exiting for me. Totally. Yeah, and I agree. Macros in multiplayer would be cheating. Single player, that's pretty much my stance. Anything goes on single player as long as you are honest about it. If you want to hear what people in, if you want to do this, you want to do that, like, go for it, you know? As long as you don't lie about it. Night Shine, yeah, it's all good, yeah. I mean, 999,000 Grand Charms is bad. And then that one you find, right? A little drink of water here. Does the macro click the act as well? It clicks the difficulty, yeah. All you have to do is hit like the H key, and that picks Hell mode at that screen, and then I always forget if N is Nightmare or normal. I'd have to look. I'd have to ask. Someone knows in chat, I'm sure, but I always forget if N is normal or Nightmare. And then, like, I don't remember what letter is the other one. I mean, Hell's the most important anyways. It's not often you rerun Nightmare a lot, unless you're doing that SOJ run. It's about the only time. Deeds also confirming me as a cheater. Nice. Jonathan, Jonathan Shearer. Welcome in. Con says, people against macros and Terrorize Andy are masochists. Well, I'm against Terrorize Andy. I don't like how glitched, cracked out Terror Zone Andy drops are, but I'm all good with macros though on single player. Voodoo says, what kind of character is this? You don't know a lot about D2. It's called a Lightning Fury Javazon, and then I have some pretty dang high-end gear. Not perfect, because this is all what I've like solo self-found on single player, no trading of any kind, but some really good stuff. And then some other spots that are like, if you didn't know that I had been getting unlucky, you'd really roll your eyes at me, right? my gloves are sketch. I have an assassin torch on here because I haven't been able to get my hands on a Amazon torch somehow. Just unluck of the draw. Keep getting sorceress and pally torches on single player instead of sun torches, but stop trying. So Eric coming with a $5 super chat. Ooh, thank you so much. Sorry the little notification or whatever thing not working today. $5 just for being awesome. How awesome is that? Jeez. Thank you so much for the channel support, Eric, and the kind words. My man. How do you keep track of your holy grail? Olympus. There's websites that do it. I have a program or like a computer app, whichever one you want to call it, I guess, that I can, when you find an item, you check it off. So there's probably a dozen websites online at least where you check off every time you find one. I think there's actually even programs. There was for D2. I don't know if there ever was any made for D2R. That literally, when you would find an item, it would automatically check it off your list because it would like read the game files as stuff happened. I think Mr. Llama, he's a big streamer. I don't know how much you know or not. I think he has a program that when he would find a grailer, it would like bing when one would drop off of a monster. Like that's how you know, kind of elaborate people had gotten with it. I never got that though. I never really looked into it. Fellas, says Mac Williams. Fellas, I'm not forgetting about the Smellas. Nice. Lane, welcome in. Rocking the Lions gear. Better believe it. Ooh, the best team in the NFL. Ooh, according to the record right now. Oh. Jared Goff leads the league in completions, touchdown passes, completion percentage, win percentage, overall wins. Oh, 1,000 Pounder said R is normal, so N is nightmare and H is hell. Gotcha. Over on Twitch, that was it. Let me know. And CC says N was for nightmare. Gotcha. Colossus crossbow. One of them ones that never quite got there, right? Hellrack. I couldn't understand when this was first put into the game back in the day. I was like, wait a second, it's the next one up, but it's like worse. It doesn't have the pierce that Burrs does, so it's like worse. And I couldn't fathom what was going on. Couldn't fathom. Alt F4 macro for extra magic bind. I'll try it this run. No, what I actually heard is if a Sur rune drops on the ground, if you hold Alt hit F4, it turns it into a Burr rune. Allegedly. I'm just kidding. Nobody do that. Nobody do that. Just a joke, people. Camille says Amazon can't teleport. I got Enigma, so I just throw that on anybody. Got one to teleport on her right there. Why did my game? Yeah, G-Stack. Yeah, nobody Alt F4, by the way. That's a joke. That's a joke. Yeah, sorry, mute the mic a second. Scale back to Great came down here, chatted up for a second. That blue jersey's wild. Better believe it. Backwards, though. Read backwards. My Herman Moore jersey. Is Gull used for any good rune words for Amazon? I don't think so. None that off a hand. Nothing I'm using, that's for sure. I mean, maybe it's... I don't know what runes go into, like, Faith or something. Like a bow rune word if you're going something like that, but I never play Boazon. It's Javazon so much cheaper and better. Like a budget, like this, like a budget, not this one, but like a budget Javazon's like better than a fully decked out Boazon. No, with Titans, are you running T-strokes? No, Zero Titans are kind of unnecessary for most everything. I've actually never, I mean, I could have traded for them or found some on, or got some online or something, but I've actually never gotten Ethereal Titans because they're just like, why? Right? Then you can't repair them when they get low and stuff. Yeah, it's got to wait for them to replenish. And So yeah, I always just skip Ethereal Titans. Don't do it. Wish the sell values weren't capped. I don't know. I don't really think it's a big deal. Sell values capped. You want to be able to sell the, like, identify a staff and sell it for like 2 million gold and stuff. 350,000 gold for. I don't think it's a huge. I don't think gold is a problem on D2R at all. So, Al Rash's tombs. Oh, got a little bit of time here. I should probably go run that one, huh? Let's see. There's souls in Tal Rash's tomb sometimes, isn't there? So I gotta keep that in mind. But I think you kind of have to use Thunder Charms there, right? Been a minute. Are you high? I'm not really sure. Am I? Are there not souls ever in Tal Rash's tombs? Like literally ever? I thought there was sometimes. This is Blot. This is player 7. No souls ever. Gotcha. Just ghosts. Okay. I thought there was. Obviously, I thought there was. That's why I said it. But what helm I got? I'm rocking a Griffin's there, Voodoo. Griffin's Eye. So we got that. There's those beetles. Resistances are terrible. We'll see how it goes first, though. I can always swap it around. Gotta hit this one, right? A lot of lightning means, though. Aim with Java's on. Yeah, we'll see. I got the Thunder Charm. Got Griffins. I got Infinity. So oh. So far, so good. Fox, get out of here. A lot of stuff in the way, though. Hard to throw your jabs at him, right? Chaos Drool, get back. Oh, I didn't even use my battle orders. Whoopsie. Thought I did. Forgot. That's enough. They're 2. Venom. See, now y'all excited, right? Now I'm running the Terror Zone, everyone's excited. Pain of going back to town for T-strokes, yeah, that can be, that's why I don't use them, pretty much. Good mob roll. Yeah, it feels like it. It feels like it. Sure. I don't really, even though it's a good Terror Zone, I don't usually do it. I don't really run this one a lot, so obviously don't do a lot of Terror Zones, to be honest. But everybody likes Terror Zones, right? Plus, they're kind of the best spot to find everything, so. Oh, Dust Crowd. We'll check her. Oh, good. Gambling the way to get a Griffins. I've never gotten a Griffins that way. The way that you can get a Griffins that way, but it's like, I don't know. I guess I'm not really the person to ask how the best way to get a Griffins. I can look up the odds, but man, it took me so long to get Griffin's Eye. And in like Diablo 2, like not counting the mods that have higher drop rates and stuff, like Project Diablo 2 and stuff like that, I've only found 2 Griffins in my entire life, so. I hate gambling though. I just don't like it. Just is boring to me. So that could, part of it, I guess. How about them lions? Street Sweeper says. Ooh, yeah. How about them lions? Love it. Noxious said he only goes to Terror Zones he thinks is good. Yeah, that's what pretty much everyone does, right? They run something like I'm doing, Chaos Sanctuary, then go to the good ones or whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna. We talked about it earlier. I'm not gonna fully rehash it, but I just know that terror zones and everything kind of just like cheapen the holy grail on stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's how I found my Mang songs, terrorized Andariel, and that's probably what's gonna end up happening for the rest of the stuff I need to find. I'll eventually have terrorized Andariel again sometime, and I'll find all the rare stuff in like an hour. And I don't know. Oh well. But yeah, we're not going to rehash that one. Conversation from Indigo. Ooh. Let's see. You have to be the right level to gamble at Griffins. I'm not sure about that whole stitch. I mean, I think you got to be at least a certain level. I don't really know what it is, though. I can't remember offhand. I'd have to Google it. You heard of Terrazone's offline calendar? Yeah. That's why the name of the stream on YouTube is, I looked up the Terrazones. We got good ones coming. Because every day I stream and I'm like, I'm going to do Chaos Sanctuary between the good, like during the bad Terrazone. And every Terrazone is terrible. Oh, man. If only I had, like, one more magic find. This would have been another Griffin's. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot Kermit's birthday was today. Happy birthday, Kermit. Kermit. Let's see. Voodoo says 81. You can get it, but if you kind of want to be around 93, you say? All right. I'll take your word on that one. No reason to disbelieve you, though. Disbelieve you. Yeah, gambling's -5 +4 for the levels, yeah. Yep. Excuse me, where that came from. Cool totemic mask. We'll check her quick. NATO. There a generated populated list of all the terror zones. Oh yeah. They're well, online it doesn't work because I think online is more random. But on single player, there's like an exact list. There's like a calendar. You can like scroll through by the day, the hour. I'm about to make a video on it, to be honest. So people have brought it up and asked about it a lot, and I think I'm gonna make a video about it. I need video ideas, right? So yeah, probably well, actually, I'm working on. I probably shouldn't be streaming right now. I should probably go work on my kitchen floor, but future Phil can worry about that. But yeah, there's a list for single player online. There's like Terrazone trackers that you can look up, and you can even get notifications on your phone and stuff when a good Terrazone comes up if you really wanted to. Saffron said he'd doing the math and stuff. What's going on here? Oh, there's like a rock in the way. That if you're level 89, every diadem is at least 84, so it could be Griffin. Gotcha. Good. Dump it. I'm sure if I could make it. Keep an extra set of Eth Titans in the stash. That easy. I've never even found Ethereal Titans in my life, which is crazy. Like, you think of the number of Titans I've found in my life, and none of them have ever been Ethereal. way outside the odds, statistical odds, probabilities, right? Editor Phil fixes kitchens, let him handle it. Yeah, right. Exactly. Precisely. Editor Phil's problem. No. I'm gonna boil some for you guys, but actually I am Editor Phil. We're the same person. I know. Mind blown, but how long have I played, says Ask Voodoo? Like this single player account or like D2 at all? Because I mean, I originally played, I bought D2 when the D2 expansion first came out, LOD. But then I took pretty significant sized breaks. Like I used to play a lot of Halo and Call of Duty and stuff, so. I pretty much started replaying when I started my channel, like, geez, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago now. When I started replaying in between there too, so it's kind of hard. I just had a bunch of picking it up and putting it back down kind of thing. Backyard boys, yo, welcome in, welcome in. Siri got first Viper Magi. Congrats, it's always good to get one of those. Nice, nice. Datomatix is installing new floor in the kitchen. Yes, yep. Before I came down here, I moved the refrigerator and the stove out, and the dining room table, or like marble top dining room table. So heavy. Yeah, all the chairs and stuff, and gonna get up the linoleum later probably, and probably start doing the actual putting down the stuff later or tomorrow maybe. Here's where you run out of a lot of Titans all the time. But this one was huge for not being the one that call it the whatchamacallit was in way down. When Dario was hiding in. I guess I'm gonna have to go repair these suckers, huh? Oh, Tanner said he was wrong. Bow down to me and the Lions. Ooh. Them Lions. Ooh. Lions too good. Best team in the league, fellas. Fellas. Voodoo says you go a year on and off. Yeah, for sure. You were joking about not knowing anything about the game. I kind of figured at one point there some of the stuff you were saying, but Kermit says Halo Phil. Yeah, Halo was sick back in the day. Halo 1, Halo 2. I was probably playing Halo 1 and D2 at the same time, to be honest. Halo 2 when online Halo came, oh man, game's over, fellas. Like, how could you do anything else? Halo 2 was the best game ever made. Allegedly. Right behind Diablo 2, that is, of course. It was just so crazy for the time, you know. So crazy. Oh, Wicked Plumber coming in with 10 gifted Slayer ships. Ooh. Thank you so much, my man, because sorry, the notification thing, the website's broken or something, so the little notification's not going to go off. What? Can you only do 20 at a time or something? Man, Wicked Plumber, crazy, man. Wicked Plumber gifted 10 memberships on YouTube and then gifted another 20. Oh my gosh. Wicked Plumber, you are insane. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and supporting me, making it possible for me to keep streaming and making videos on my channel. You Legend. Spam some emotes for him. Sorry, any of those comments that are pushed about 6 miles up, I'm not gonna be able to get to it. My apologies, fellas. But at least as a consolation for me missing your comments, you all got gifted memberships from Wicked Plumber. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Couldn't let you outdo him, says Kermit, right? Alright, let's see. Which way did I not go? I didn't go down here yet. Bananas. Bananas. Ooh, this is right next to GoldenEye. I was never a big GoldenEye fan, personally. I don't like the Nintendo controller, the N64 controller. But that's just me, though. That's just me, right? Especially clear out the rest here first before going down there and doing that, maybe. Fun. Two-handed with 2 controllers. I don't know about that. I did not. I was never. I never had an N64. So what? There's like 2 monsters over here. But good waste of time. Bill. 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 I was looking for you, bro. Give me your town portals. What? Hold on a second. Have you ever seen Duriel not drop a town portal? Fellas, is this the first time ever? Is this the first time ever? What's going on? Crazy. Gopper comes in to ruin the fun. He says, yes, of course I've seen it before. God, dang it. Ruining the fun, Saffron. Good luck not getting any town portals. Right, right. It feels all about getting that good luck. For sure. Yeah. Oh, look at the time. Wow. I can't stream much longer here. A little bit longer. Not much longer though. Was this the same one I was just in? Yes, it was. This is softcore, Heinz. And yeah, I did see, let's see, Worldstone Keep, Terror Zone incoming. Is it real? Because it was Worldstone Keep when I got on, like 3 hours ago. So that'd be weird if Worldstone Keep was already again. That'd be weird. Representing them Lions, baby. The only... Wait. How do I word this right? The team with the most wins in the NFL. Ooh. They got the most wins, the most points scored, the only well, no, I can't say only undefeated team. The most interceptions in the league, the most pick sixes in the league. What else? What else? What else?
Thanks.
Glad you're alive to say thanks, fella. Almost lost you there. Leading fumbles in the league. Well, let's not talk about that. They have the quarterback with the highest QBR, the highest quarterback rating in the league, right? Everybody else's is still 0, I think, right? Most points scored and least points allowed in the league. Wait, that's not true. You can't say least points allowed. Got hit by McDuffie. Someone else said that earlier. I didn't know what they were talking about. So if there's comments I don't understand, I usually don't read. But That must be a player, someone on the team had a real hard hit. I must have missed that play or something, maybe. Maybe I was going to make another. I actually went and picked up some tequila last night and made some margaritas. Getting after it. Yeah, I might have been making another drink when that happened. You gonna bounce? All right, peace out, voodoo. Siri says N64 controller was weird. Was weird. Yeah, I kind of feel like it was too. But some people just loved it. People who love those games. It's what I do up here, says Wicked Plumber. Rudely interrupt. The Wicked Plumber said that's what he do. Oh, here we go. High Rune incoming. Let's go. Got a ghost roll on this map. Oh, great sword. Let's go. I'll check that. I guess I kind of teleported away so fast before I even looked at what was dropping. Maybe could be something good, right? Come on, you can do it. Give me something good, fellas. Come on. Nope, not a Falcon. However you pronounce that one. Filling gang, what's up, Blitz? Yo, welcome in, welcome in. Checked out, congrats, homie. I appreciate it. Psycho nuts, my man. Or Skip. Or Sith. Eric W. Coming in with 5 gifted Slayer ships. Ugh. Thank you so much, my man. Supporting the channel and gifting fine Slayers with Slayership. No more over here, huh? What time we got here? I got a few more minutes before I gotta go, so we can run a little bit more. McDuffie got moved to tight end for KC, made helmet contact with it. And oh, okay, I got you. Oh yeah, no, I did see that. I didn't know who that guy was though, so I got you. Did everyone get gifted a membership today? Yeah, I think there was like 50 gifted memberships on YouTube here today. So, jeez, you guys are crazy. Bananas. What would I do without you? Flipping burgers at McDonald's. If it was the best drop so far today, probably just like some charms or something. Like I haven't been having great luck. What? Getting mana burned over here. I haven't been having really great luck lately, so can't force good things to drop, huh? $20 to life. 20 to life. For now, I'm keeping 20 to life because I'm almost at the point where I have too many, like, regular 20 to life with nothing on it is, like, not good enough to keep almost. Almost at that point. I don't know if I am or not. I'll decide later. Still never turning those notifications back on. A lot more memberships without them. I mean, I think that's coincidence, but no, I got to get those notifications turned back on for you, fellas. Plus, it's just fun and exciting for me, too. Oh, man, jeez. The mana burn in here is a joke. These ghosts. Whenever the ghosts come, you gotta turn around and run back a little bit before you chuck. Ghosts will zap you. Crib shell boots. Those could be good. 9 cold res, 8 lightning. Legendary. Thanks. Thank you. Huh. Nothing down there. Exclamation commands. I forgot about that. You could do that. I don't really have that many bot commands. Amroon. Okay, we got just a little bit more time. What's your MF? Is it working well? It's not working well. I got like, it's 226. How much magic find I got? So working well? No. I feel like this build is just tough to, it's tough to get a lot of magic find on. It's more of like a rune hunter, which I should just be running cows if I was hunting runes, but that's not really what I'm looking for, so take them. But Vex rune incoming. I mean, that'd be cool. Any high rune's kind of exciting, right? Tons of charms everywhere. 1 to 2 fire damage. Let's go. Let's effing go. But oh shoot, I opened paint again on accident. I should really move that away from things I actually want to look at. 119 likes over on YouTube. Appreciate you, fellas. Appreciate you. Free to manager. $220 isn't terrible. Yeah, it's not bad. That's like the lowest I really wanted to get. Like I really fought to get it up to there, and trying to find a holy grail item, so you kind of want to have it up at least a little bit, right? Oh, Eric W coming with a $2 super chat. $2 for the 1 to 2 fire damage. Let's go. Yeah. Appreciate you, my man. My man. It's a small charm. Oh no. That's all right. We'll forget about it because I gotta take off here in just a minute. So maybe hit one more thing and then I gotta take off. I wonder if I'd be better off. Nah, I'm probably good with the lightning absorb on the T-Gods, actually. I was thinking about maybe if it would kill faster Razor Tail in it, but that 100% chance to pierce. But I think, especially for these beetles, the lightning is probably good, the lightning absorb. Then my lightning res is so bad, it really helps out. I think hope you have a great day. Appreciate it, Sheldon. Exclamation Tyrael's might. If only that worked, right? Time for one more. Love your attitude, Phil. Appreciate it, Lars. Appreciate you. Grindy. I don't know if that command works either. Oh, I need to... that. Small charm. I seen it this time. Seen it. pretty good little map too. Don't roll good. There are a lot of champions in here too. A lot of champions. Yeah, I'm switching over to my OnlyFans, fellas. So, at you there. Boy, did you hear about, like, real quick, important conversation before we get off here. OnlyFans is just making a killing. They made, like, so much money last year, as I'm saying. Okay, 3:30. Do a little bit more, right? I don't have to pick my daughter right when she needs to get let out of school, right? 5 res, come on, bro. Docketed Archon staff, let's go. Obsession base. Do it. Oh. Printer, hashtag printer. All right, I got to get out of here. So, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for the gifted membership. Wow, my throat. I feel like I'm dying all of a sudden. Thank you for the gifted memberships and all that good stuff. Means a lot. So, with that being said, I got to take off, go pick the kid out from school. So, peace out, fellas. Everybody rooting for the Lions because they're the best team in the world. And also, keep slaying. Ooh, my men, my dudes. Ooh. I'll leave you with the printer. Dun, 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 dun.